Hey, what's going on? What is up, everybody? Man, it's been a long morning. Long morning. Just figured I'm just gonna go live right now just because I know Hawk goes at night and Crypto Craig, he's not able to make it this week. So figure we just do kind of a lunch break, kind of AMA, just kind of hanging out, you know what I mean? See when people are doing midday, because I know typically I stream in the evening, so it's kind of, this way you can catch kind of more of the EU people, right? I know these we're always going live like at like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Those guys are in bed, you know what I mean, over there in the UK and EU and all that stuff. So hey, Luke, what's going on, man? I am about to record tonight. I just got those fans in today, so I'll be recording at some point tonight for that Z15. So hopefully that will fix all my problems with that machine. It shouldn't be anything else because I repasted it and I put new fans on it, new power supply. The only thing it could be would be the control board because that's the original. But I think we'll be okay. I think it's gonna make it. Lunch costs too much. Drink water. I mean, when I used to work at my plant, I used to just bring my lunch. And Kevin O'Leary, there was like a Facebook video or a YouTube short or something like that, right? About Kevin O'Leary. It was somewhere. I don't remember where, but it was somewhere. And he's just like, people that spend money every day for lunch that are broke or middle class are crazy, right? If you think about it, like you can't even go out to eat to buy lunch for $5 really anymore. I mean, sometimes there's like those meal deals, but those things are garbage and they're gross. You know what I mean? Most people spend $10 to $20 a day every day while they're at work. You know what I mean? Just think about how much, if you saved all that money and packed your lunch for, I don't know, 5 years, how much money would that equate to? You know what I mean? And if you invested that money, we'll just say in like a mutual fund, you know what I mean? Just think about that. It's crazy. I owe you, bro, making $35 a day. Is it listed though right now? Oh, Yusuf, you put this in the chat, dude. You just destroyed your profitability. These 25 guys that are watching here are gonna go mine that new Telus ATI. Okay, now I gotta put it on screen here. Is it listed? Because when I showed it, it wasn't listed. It wasn't listed here. Let's see. How are you making 35? I don't see where it says Exbatron, but it says there's no trade volume. So maybe Yusuf is pulling our chain. I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's at 3 cents. At what exchange, Yusuf? Is it at Exbatron? I'll be curious to see what he says for the exchange. So let's yeah, I guess I better play some music here so I don't just there we go. Oh, it's because I'm not there. There we go. The jump change exchange. Yeah, I don't really care for Exbatron either, guys. I don't really like that one. I actually like Trade Ogre. I don't know why. I don't know why people don't like Trade Ogre. I actually think it's a decent exchange. It's been around forever. I don't leave anything on there, but that's just my thing. I don't leave anything on that on any exchanges for that matter, right? I don't do that at all. But I kind of wanted to go over because some people have been asking me lately about you know, what, you know, like what miner would you buy if you had $2,000, or what ASIC or what GPU or what CPU or whatever, right? The question is not what miner you should buy. The question should be is how much is your electric before you even think about buying mining equipment, right? That's like the very first question that you need to answer. You need to go to an electric bill. This was my electric bill for when I first moved in, so I think it's a little incomplete, but it gives you a general idea of when I was using it, right? How much about my rate is, right? So if we're at 2650 and it says 1690, it says I used 1,699 kilowatt hours. So what you do is, here I'll share another screen here. Let me change my screen. So we're gonna do share screen, window, calculator. Here's the calculator. Okay. So we're at 286.50, right? That's how much we were charged as far as dollars. We're gonna take that and divide it by 1699 because that's how many kilowatt hours we used, right? Okay. And then you can see here I'm roughly at 16.86. We'll just call it 17 cents. That's my new rate at my house. I do get a 2-cent and I didn't know what plan I was on, right? I just moved the electric. I forgot to ask him if I come from Washington where there wasn't any electric plans there. It's just like a flat rate and that's it. I moved to Arizona. They have electrical plans. And then this place here also has different electricity plans. So the plan I'm on, it gives you a 2-cent credit for the kilowatts used in the off peak, right? So between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., I get a 2-cent credit. So like I'll be charging my Tesla at that time. I'll be doing my laundry at that time. I'll, do stuff like uses a lot of power, like, at night, so this, it would effectively drop me 2 cents, but then I'm still at like what, 14.8. So it's still pretty expensive. New rate at my house is not good. So Crypto KJ, all of the expenses, like the whole bill, right, with all the fees and whatever was on my bill, right? All that stuff was the $286.50, right? That's all the fees. If there's any kind of daily charges or whatever you have, service charges, whatever those are, my $286.50 was the all-in price that they charged me, right? So this way you know exactly how much fees you paid on everything, right? All fees included. That's how you find the true all-in price. Unfortunately, Yusuf, now there is 2 different programs I can go on. I could go on the flat rate, which is like 13.5, and that's just a flat rate all year. Now this rate does drop in the wintertime. It's going to drop about 4 cents in the wintertime. So I'll be at like 13 cents in the wintertime for this program, right? And then if I use the power at night, I'll get a 2-cent credit. So then I would effectively be, all the power at night would be at effectively 11 cents, right? There is another program, but see, this is going to be bad if I move to this program, right? The other program that I could be on is a very time-based one, like time of day. And essentially during 2 periods of time of the day is I couldn't really use power, right? Because it would be at 28 cents, right? And that doesn't include fees and stuff, right? That's just what they charge me to send to me, right? And then the other rates in the off-peak hours would be 8.5 cents. So so it would, like, probably with fees and stuff like that, I would probably be effectively like 9.7 cents. So I'd probably be around like 10 cents all in at this new place if I did things turning off and on. But the problem with that, though, is AI has to be on 24/7, right? So then if I try to do this as a mining thing, then my effective rate's going to be bad, right, for AI. But it would be good for mining because then I could curtail myself, right? I could cycle things on and off, throughout the day, you know what I mean, and do things that way. But for AI that runs 24/7, it would actually make my rate worse because I would be on during those 28-cent times. So this particular platform is good. So my effective rate, no. Yeah. But so hold on, Patrick. So this price here is, look, hold on, let me get my calculator. Where's the calculator? Okay. Okay, hold on. Dang it, this calculator thing here. Oh my, it's been a long morning. I can't even type on a damn calculator. Okay, 286.50. Okay, is for not just my kilowatt hours. Okay, so just you need to understand this. $286.50 is the all-in price for my bill, for the entire bill, not just the kilowatt hours. I put that on there just because so you could see, but $286.50 includes fees, taxes, state taxes, and everything in there. All of it is included for $286.50. All fees. Okay, all fees were included, and then I used 1,699 kilowatt hours. So your effective all-in rate with taxes is 16.86 cents. That is your effective all-in rate because it includes taxes, fees. I don't get charged delivery. I get charged for usage. I get a 2-cent credit for off-peak usage, and then there's a fee for a storm. There's a 2021 storm I'm being charged a small percentage on. There's a state fee, and then there's one other fee, and that's it. It's a very simple bill. So that is my effective all-in rate is 16.86. I just like to round it up in case there's fluctuations. I'm just going to round it to 17 cents. That's my effective all-in rate, right? With all my taxes and fees and crap. Right? This is my all-in. So, like I was saying, I could do on and off peak times, but then it's good for mining, but bad for AI. And no, that's not good. 31 cents is awful. So I mean, let's go back to what to mine. I don't even think I'm going to make money on that Z15. I'll probably have to find a GPU slot, and I'll probably stick it on top of Joker's rig and put my Z15 on top of Joker's 3070s or something. I'll need to find a little slot over there I could shove that thing into, maybe. Because I don't think I'm going to make money at 17 cents here. I think it's going to be negative. That's just way too much electric. Oh no, it is still profitable. It is still profitable. Let me share my screen. It's still profitable at 17. It's not profitable by a lot, but it is profitable by something. It's profitable by 24 cents. It's not doing a crazy thing here, But I mean, you can see that if you dropped it down to 10 cents, oh, why did it move me pages? I don't like that. It goes to $2.38, 278, right? Which is crazy. But look at this, man. The Z15 Pro, 667. Now, interesting though is I want to look at charts, right? We're gonna go to Coin Market Cap here, and I want you to see this, right? We're gonna go to Zcash, which that's what predominantly what everybody mines with this, right? But I want to go over the all-time chart, right? Okay, it launched. It was at $2,000, straight nosedive down, right? Okay, in the first bull run it was in, it went up to like $693. Okay, last bull run it peaked at $300. So over time, this project has actually went down in the bull run markets. It's done poo poo. So it did 600 here, right? And it did 300 here. So every time it's done half as much. It's done like half. So this to me isn't going to move that much. Now, the other coin that you can mine on the Z15 is going to be Zen, right? Or Horizon. Now, this one has actually done better, right? I think this is what they forked to. I don't know much about Zcash and Zen, but I believe this is the fork from Zcash, right? And you can see in each bull run, it's done better, right? So its peak was $65. In the last bull run, it did $150, right? So that's essentially 3x every bull run. So what do I want to mine, right? What do I want to mine with the Z15? I want to mine Zen, right? Because on a graph, to me, this has the most potential. Like, look right now, it's at $7.50. Okay, if it went not even to new all-time highs, if it just went to like its last all-time high, let's see here. Let me get the calculator. Let's see here. Boom, calculator. Let's see here. Okay, last one was like, we'll say $150. Okay, divided by $7.50. Okay, you're looking at a 20x. You're looking at a 20x on your money, right? Really good. So what's going to be my strategy with this little Z15 is going to be, I'm going to be doing Zen. I'm just saying from a chart perspective, right? I'm looking at what yeah, dude, that is flatlining. That's what KJ says. Yeah, that's exactly what Zcash is. It's dead. It's just there. It's doing stuff, right? Oh yeah. So to me, this graph looks way better to me if you think about it from an investment standpoint, right? And I kind of sell it and buy Crow. No, I don't like crypto.com. Patrick, I don't like crypto.com. I don't like crypto.com. I hate their platform. It's awful. I tried it in the beginning when I first got into it. I'm a Coinbase fan. I'm a Coinbase boy. I hate crypto.com. So, and I'm just, like I said, this is like just like from just looking at charts, right? It's just like, would you want to do this coin or would you want to do Zcash, right? You know what I mean? If you're just looking at purely from a chart perspective here, right? All-time high, like you're looking at it. You got Zcash that looks like it's dead. And then you got Zen that looks like it's doing something, right? So that's just my perspective. If people want to mine Zcash or support Zcash, that's your choice. But I'm probably going to put it on Zen is going to be my thing I'm going to do. Sell it and buy Raven. Oh man. Poor little Raven. I don't even know what Raven isn't doing anything, guys. It's not coming back. It's dead. It's done. Let's look at Raven and let's look over time. What has Raven done all time? Oh, I mean, okay. I mean, first bull run 7 cents. This year, where I think this is the peak of Raven. Oh, 23 cents. Okay, is the peak of Raven. And right now it's at 1 cent. So I mean, technically, if from a chart perspective, Panda thinks that it's going to melt faces. I mined the Raven with him for almost a year. So Panda, I'm hoping I could buy a yacht with that Raven from that rig I loaned you. So, oh man. Vinny, I got almost 1 million Radiant. I have a lot of Radiant. I'm a huge Radiant fan. I know some people don't care for it, but I like the project. I had a pool. I was supporting him, but it's just crazy here. But see, this is the nice thing about these Z15s, though, is there's no competition. Like, think about this though. Like, from a competitive standpoint, right? Look at there's three ASICs that have been produced in the last 4 years, right? That's it. Okay. If you go to something, let's look at the L7. Okay. Or here's this. Can I just do Litecoin? Can I just do like Litecoin? No, it won't let me just do it by coins. Or oh, here we go. Go to coins. Where? Like, or I guess we could just do Doge. It doesn't matter. Oh, I thought it would show me which ASICs. Oh well, I mean, I guess I have to. Oh, you have to put. I don't like that. See, that's why I like the what to mine. I think ASIC miner value can do that, right? ASIC miner value. You could sort here by the coins, right? There we go. Okay. Can I search? Oh, I can search coin. I only want to do Doge. Okay. See there. Here you go. Like, hey, I'm not giving you my email. Gosh darn it. Okay. Just look at all these miners that have come out, right? And then let's do this by year, by release date. And let's just do it from 2020. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 machines that have come out from various companies over the last 4 years, right? And then, oh, it's by coin. So here we go. Let's do Zcash. All right. In the last 4 years, you got 2. Because the Z11 was 2019. There's 2 miners that have come out in the last 4 years. There is virtually no competition, right? None. 0. And that's at 12 cents. Let's change this down. Okay. What if you get down to like 8.7, our new rate? Look, you're making like $5 a day. It's not bad. But see, it says you should mine. See, I don't. It's doing the Zcash because it's worth the most right now, right? If you want a daily cash, but see, I would mine Horizon. That to me, that's the best performing one for the Z15, in my opinion. Everyone has their own opinions. See, that's just there's like no competition though for as far as ASIC production. You don't. Nobody, there's no in a silicon, there's no what's miners, there's no Avalons, or there's no Alpha Paxes, gold shells. Nobody is producing any of those ASICs. I did try that, Patrick. I did try to put it on Flux. It didn't work. I tried. It just gives you just errors. It doesn't work. Although I heard that somebody had maybe possibly made a firmware for it. I would be interested in such firmware. I need a beer at work. They don't let you drink there? What kind of workplace is that? No, I'm not on top chat. I'm reading StreamYard chat. All right. I don't do the whole Streamlabs, and I just use StreamYard. You know what I mean? Send beer now. Send beer now. Bro, these guys in Discord are killing me, he says. Oh no, don't do that. Jersey Jedi, if you have a friend that's doing like a HELOC or a mortgage or any of that stuff, dude, don't. Yeah, that is the worst thing to do. I'm sorry. It is. Look, there. I'm gonna be honest, and I want to be on the big screen. Look, there is success in mining. There is, and there is people like Greater Good and some of the other guys that have done very, very well. But listen, they got in very early. They did a lot of research, and they made a huge hedge, right, on those projects. Let me ask you something. If Caspa went the other way, I'm just saying this is totally possible. If Caspa went the other way and everything failed, and what happens if these people who first got the KS3M or KS3 or all KS2s and all that stuff, they spent $50,000 on those ASICs? Okay, what if they went to zero? I'm just saying that happens. You know what I mean? It's totally possible. For instance, Kate, I sorry, hobbyist, but I'm going to use you here. He spent, let's just say somebody spent $40,000 on the KD Max from Gold Shell. Okay, Gold Shell ASICs, they're very. I just feel like they're late to the game, and they're not priced competitively, right? That's just my opinion, though. I think their pricing needs to be better. But the KD Max, people spent 40 grand, and then Bitmain came out with the KA3, and literally the KD Max turned into a $40,000 doorstop, like overnight. They never made their money back, and they never will, right? You're completely out of that money, and Gold Shell is just laughing at you right now. I know, but I know he probably did, DJ, that he probably got the ASIC for free for review or whatever. But I'm just saying, imagine the people who did spend the money on that, right? They're like, oh man, I'm gonna make all this money. Here's the breakdown of the charts. I'm gonna order the first one, and I'm gonna be rich. Okay, I feel sorry for those guys. I mean, I do and I don't, because it's risky, and you should do your own risk analysis, right? I feel a little bad because I'm sure there is people who took out loans or home equity or spent money they shouldn't have on those KD Maxes, and they got burned. I'm sure there is people that got burned 100%. And Gold Shell's track history is bad. It's very bad. That's why I said they come late to market. They're overpriced, and their efficiency isn't good enough, and they do have problems historically over time. I would not recommend a Gold Shell to someone personally. It's yeah, I still got 2 KD boxes. Yeah. So yeah, what was it? What was the guy's name that I put up on the screen here? Let me go back to it. Jersey Jedi. Dude, please, if you know this person or he's a friend or whatever, man, do not ever take out equity in your home for an investment like this. Do not do this. Don't do it. It is, I don't even know what ASICs he's buying, but if you look, to me, if you're taking out equity in your home, that means that you don't have cash, right? You should only be investing in liquid cash. Man, I've heard stories about this. People dumping their and look, and if you do have cash, like don't like put your whole like life savings into like one single miner. Okay. Don't do it. It's super risky. I know a guy that bought 3 KS3Ms and he messages me all the time whenever he has problems, right? It's bad. You know what I mean? I don't believe it's worked out for him very well because he got in kind of late. The KS3Ms are looking really bad right now as far as from a yield perspective on Gaspa. Sell kidneys for ASICs don't have to be your kidneys. look at Goat. Oh, Goat. All right. So Poly 35. I know you're referring to something like the Cadena Mining Club, right? I know those guys are really nice guys. I just can't personally get behind it. All right. And that's for a few reasons. Okay. Number one, the reason I don't like doing like the shares things is like how long is the machine going to be profitable? Number one. What happens when it needs maintenance? Does that maintenance cost get put onto you as a client? And then it's super risky because they're essentially charging you for the power all up front. Okay, charging for power up front is so risky unless they have a very long-standing PPA agreement with the electric company, right? And I do know that the Cadena Club is like doing power in South America. That stuff is super risky. The government could seize that crap. I don't know. It's super risky to me. I don't personally want to ever do something like that. Which is why they offered me a free NFT, and I never did anything. I never did any content on it. And I told them no, because it's just something. It's really hard for me to get behind something like that. I don't know if you would ever make your money back on something like that. I mean, there's so many risks involved with that, and so many questions I have that I just feel like it's just, if you can't afford to buy an ASIC, then you shouldn't be buying like little shares, right? Uh-oh. Sponsored video from who, Goat? Who, the Cadena Club people? The Cadena Club guys? You have more content? Is that what you're saying, Goat? Okay, I'm gonna use this for an example. Okay, I did some research and I reached out. I don't know. Does anybody know Grant Cardone? Does anybody know him, the real estate guy? Is anybody familiar? Does anybody know Grant Cardone? He has a similar program for real estate where you could do non-accredited investing with Grant, right? Where you could put up like a minimum of like $5,000. All right. I just wanted to see what it's about. I sent an email and said, hey, if I had $5,000 today to invest, what do the numbers look like? Send me all your information. And to me, it's just like, I feel like it's kind of another scam, kind of like the NFT mining. It's just like, okay, yeah, you own a share of this property. It's kind of like what an REIT, like the kind of like a real estate stock, right? Okay, you can think of it that way, where you own a share of the building. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a long-term play, but to me, I don't know. to me, it's like, if I'm going to get into real estate investing, right, I'm going to go buy a piece of real estate. If you're only doing $5,000, hey, that's peanuts, dude. Because look, he's definitely making money off your money. He's making more money than you if he's able to pay you. Okay, you have to think about it like this, okay? That this is how I've always thought of things, right? Look, if I get paid $20 an hour from my job, I'm just saying, right? When I worked at my plant, I made like about $21 an hour. If he can afford to pay me $21 an hour, he's at least making $42 an hour off me, right? Or more, right? Because he's got to make money, right? To pay me, right? So that's the same thing where I look at this investing. Like, if he's able to pay me money, this much money on my $5,000, right? Then he's making at least double or triple that. It's not a timeshare. It's different than it's not a timeshare. Like, you wouldn't go live there, right? This is for real estate investing. Timeshares is like you could like go there and you can, vacation at this place. This is not that. You don't vacation here. You have a small piece of ownership of the property and you don't have to manage it or do anything. You know what I mean? It's kind of a little bit different than that. Ooh, Joker, thank you for the $5 super chat. And see, that is my question. Your friend Annie just said in a live stream recently that his fraction mining didn't work out because the miner broke down and he's out the money. See, this is my point. So let's just say it's mining for 6 months, right? Okay, check this out. If it's an altcoin miner, just FYI, from Bitmain, anything that's not a Bitcoin miner from Bitmain only has a 180-day warranty period, right? That's Caspa miners, Litecoin miners. Anything that's not Bitcoin mining only has a 6-month warranty period. So if it's over 6 months and they can't send it back to Bitmain to get free repairs, they have to pay to have hash board replacements or any of that stuff done. You know what I mean? To have chips, soldered on, and or capacitors or any of that stuff, right? So that's my point: is who covers repairs? Are repairs covered in those NFTs? And they're not. So if the miner busts, right? If it breaks, you're rolling the dice here. If it breaks, you're totally out of your money. That's, I don't know. Everybody has their own different risk tolerances, right? Everyone's willing to roll the dice on certain things. To me, I just think fraction mining is completely not worth it, in my opinion. Joker, thank you so much for that information, man. I appreciate it. Okay, Yusuf. So I do level 1, is what they refer to in the industry as level 1, which is like bolt-on repairs, is what I do currently right now. I did reach out to ASIC Masters recently, and I am coordinating with them to start doing what is called level 2, which is more like soldering on like chips and capacitors and stuff like that. I won't be able to do any fine stuff because, hey, some of the parts on the board are like the size of like a flake of pepper. Okay, I already know I can't do stuff like that, and that training is much more expensive. So I'll be able to like solder on like chips and bigger capacitors and things like that. That I'll be able to do eventually, right? But we do level 1 repair work at Terra, but we do charge for it. Like, it's not for free. I'm not going to just give you a brand new $200 power supply for your L7 for free. Like, we do charge you labor and time to do that, right? Because I have to go over there, get on the scissor lift, take it, de-rack it, move it over to the bench, take it apart, put it in, test it, wait half an hour for it to mine, verify that it's working, unplug it, get on the scissor lift, go back up, put it on the rack, and go back down, right? So it does take time. But we do repair work for our clients, but we do charge them for it. See, I don't know. I don't like the fraction mining. That one always seemed risky to me. I've never if anybody's had good success stories with those, I would be more than willing to hear about those fraction mining ones. But all the fraction mining, I've never heard anything good from them. Like, oh man, dude, I've made a killing off this, dude. This thing was amazing. I made a lot of money. It was a great investment. I've never heard that, right? Nobody's ever said that about fraction mining, at least not to me. Yeah, Frogman, it doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, I'm buying like 10 chips of the ASIC, and these 10 chips produce this much hash rate, which equates to like this much profit. It's so small. You might as well just go buy one of those crap gold shell boxes that makes nothing, because that's essentially what you're doing. You know what I mean? Michael Cartwright, just give him money for nothing. Got it. I kind of did. I mean, look, this is Gold Shell. If they decide to ever listen to me, look, I've used some of your miners. The GUI is acceptable. It's not great, right? It's acceptable. But here's the problem with Gold Shell, right? Is they're usually a little bit later to market, or they're early to market, right? But what happens is they charge too much money to their clients, right, or customers, and their efficiencies over time end up not being great, right? Like what was that a lithium box that came out? What was it, like $15,000 or $16,000, right? Dude, like, what is that making now? There's no way that those guys are making their money back. You know what I mean? That was it, the lithium, the AL box. It was making $6 a day. You paid $15,000 to make $6 a day. What is the calculation on that? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, dude, like, you need serious price discovery right now if you bought that. $15,000 divided by $6. Okay, that's a 2,500 day break even to acquire the money back, right? Not including the sale of the miner, which would be an ROI, because a break even is you making the money back on your purchase. Your ROI is selling the coins and selling the miner to get your money back, right? Right now, that's 2,500 day ROI. That's bad. That is so bad. Oh, Yusuf, I mean, look, everybody did gold shells today because they launched their new product today. I seen so many like Twitter posts and YouTube videos. Like this is their push that they wanted to do. And I'm not even, they didn't ask me, probably for a good reason. Look, I only I promote Brandon, right? You know what I mean? With the BCPC shop, right? Because I've used Brandon. He's trusted, right? He's part of our community. So I'll promote him and get a discount code from him, right? Just like the veteran miner, Dave. You know what I mean? I'll promote Dave because I use Dave, right? And I know it's a good product and it's from a good person, right? It's hard for like to me, it's just like I would never promote anything that I'm not buying or using myself. It's if I'm not going to use it myself, how can I promote it? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I have a soul and I just won't do it. It's Michael Cartwright, here's a big box of swag. Please say nice things about us in our doorstop. Yeah, exactly. So to me, man, like, look, I like supporting small businesses. I'll support bigger businesses too. You know what I mean? I'll support everybody, right? And I mean, to me though, it's just whenever I'm looking at Gold Shell and their pricing, I feel the pricing is too aggressive, right? Where it's very hard for people to make an ROI. Yeah, it was making $90 a day when it first came out, but I mean, look at it now. The hash rate has gone up exponentially on a lithium, and it went from what, like $100 a day down to $6. If anybody owns an AL box from Gold Shell and they bought it for the original price of $15,000, will you please reach out to me and let me know how much you've earned back on that? because I doubt it's even a third of your money. Oh my God, DJ. Fucking DJ. Oh man. And thanks for tuning in, DJ. DJ says buying gold shells feels like messing around with a stripper that you know has AIDS and you keep trying. Oh man. Oh man. I think that's worse than me saying that they're crap. It's they just have to kind of reinvent it. You know what I mean? They need to be focused on being extremely efficient, having competitive pricing. You know what I mean? And it that's what they need to focus on, right? You know, I feel like their focus is hey, let's just sell these boxes and let's make as much money as possible. You know what I mean? Which every company is allowed to do whatever they want and have whatever strategy they want, right? It's not my company. But to me, I've had a couple of the gold shell little boxes. They just turn into doorstops. You know what I mean? Goat has my he has my oh, I actually have Hawk calling me. I have to decline your call, Hawk. Your call. He's like, don't say King, don't say their crap. He's calling me. I have my AirPods on. Okay, all right. Look, I'm different than the Ice River EU people. All right, like everybody had their own view on the Ice River EU, and who goes live without scheduling or telling anyone? Man, this guy had to confirm with the YouTube space. Now, Ice River EU, I thought it was hilarious, okay? Because China is always ripping everything off from everybody else. So to me, I don't see the issue. I don't, right? Because look, like China always rips us off for other goods that we have here that are developed by other good companies. All right. So to me, I don't really care about the Ice River EU, right? Do some research. I know Hawk is he's different on this, but that's my take on the Ice River EU, right? Yeah. Well, Hawk, you just don't scroll back, okay? I didn't say anything about Gold Show. Don't play back anything, okay, Hawk? I said nothing but nice things about Gold Show. I did not read DJ's comment about Gold Show. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of funny that everybody lost their shit about it. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny. That's just me though. But yeah, we were just talking about the Z15 and its profitability. Also over this weekend, I will be going and I'll be setting up. Man, I can't believe I'm doing this, dude. I have all my 4090s rented right now on Salad, and they're making money. It's gonna make me sad that I'm going to demolish my 4090 rigs when they're making money to make content. Dude, it's heartbreaking right now. Like almost all of my stuff is rented. I checked last night, and I was just like, boy, this is AIDS. I have to destroy all this. I still need to pick up a couple of watt meters. Look at Max feeds for science. No, I have my video. I'm testing all 4 of the platforms, so I have to destroy them. I have to do it. Trail Roamer. Hey mom, how you doing? I am taking 3 of the 4 4090s off of Salad to do testing. Go buy new 4090s. I mean, I was thinking about that, but yeah. I mean, I don't know if I can get on Max's train with the 0% financing for 18 months. I mean, it works out great because you could just pay it off in 18 months, but it's just like, I really hate having credit card debt. And actually today I paid off my Tesla. I cashed out a little bit of my stocks that were doing well, that I made good profit on over the last year. And I sold some stocks and I paid my whole car off today. So I'm back to no car payments. My 2019 Ram and Tesla, my 2023 Tesla, all paid for. No payments anymore. So I don't like having payments. I really dislike having payments, because another wealth building person on YouTube, his name is Dave Ramsey. If you think about it, your biggest wealth building tool is your income, right? That is your biggest wealth building tool if you're just the normal person, getting income every day, right? That is your biggest wealth building tool. So I hate having payments. I do. It's awful, right? Because hey, that money, I could save that money now and I could send it to go buy more stocks, right? I could send it to go buy more mutual funds, or I could save it to buy real estate, right? Which is something else I want to get into. No. He was doing nothing but live streams, and then ADHD sets in and boom, he tears apart money making machines just to make videos for you degens. Oh man, goat. Oh, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, I could have really just left all my stuff on and not made videos and just did live streams. I'm doing a little bit of ASIC one for my Z15 because I was repairing it. And stuff like that. I'm trying to make more content and get back into it. I do need to do I might have another video coming out next week because I'll be doing some repairs on some Octaminers next week. So there'll probably be some videos on that maybe. Yeah, I know he's responding to you. I know he's responding to you, Joker. I thought it was funny though. It's great. I know. Because I'll still can do more videos. I blame all YouTubers. You're wrecking my king. Yeah. Actually, Bradley, the 5090s are delayed until Q1 of 2025. It is delayed, sir. Hey, have a good one, Michael. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I am not trying to find a way how to hotwire my Tesla to mine. I'm not doing it, goat. No. I'm not tearing apart my precious Tesla. Okay, that's the nicest. That's the only new car I've ever owned in my life, by the way. Only brand new car I've ever owned, and I baby it. It has I've owned it for 1 year, and it has 6,000 miles on it. Okay, and 11 or 1,200 of those miles was driving over here to Missouri. Right, I do not drive it that much except for in town stuff. I baby the shit out of that car. I love that thing. Demo. I do have Demo attached to my Tesla, although it stopped working for some reason. So I need to figure out what happened there. I'm not in the GeoNet. I sent them an email a week ago. They haven't got back to me. Hive Mapper, I had one and then I sold it, and then I ordered their new, what was it, the B or something like that? I ordered that bitch in December. You know what I mean? and it's August, and they still have my money, and I still have nothing. So I'm thinking about just getting my money back. So unfortunately, Yusuf, I did not spend the extra $15,000 or $200 a month for the FSD. Although I could, I'm not going to. No. DJ, I ordered my Hive Mapper in December. They haven't sent anything to me, and then GeoNet. I just reached out to GeoNet to see if they wanted to do like a collaboration or something like that. I don't know. GeoNet doesn't actually make the machines. Oh yeah, okay, like Nvidia's, huh? Yeah, Hive Mapper. Yeah, those guys are just like, I don't know. Oh, and there's a delay, which sucks on my Hydro for my KS3M. They just sent me the shipping now because something happened and they didn't ship the fluid with it. So now it went back to their factory, and then they sent me a tracking number yesterday. So it'll be here next week for the Hydro kit for the KS3M. So yeah, the KS3M is boy, guys, that used to be a really great machine, and you know what I mean, at about 10 cents, she's getting kind of destroyed right now. It's like making $2 a day, $1.64. Oof. So much wattage to make so little. I'm actually solo mining that thing. Is that thing hit a block yet? Let me see. Let me get in my K1 pool. Let me log in really quick and I'll show you guys. Let's go check out my solo mine. I got two things solo mining right now. I got two things solo mining. I have a okay, I have the iPolo V1 Mini solo mining Octaspace. And I'm probably never gonna hit a block. I'm at 54% luck. It's been on for, I don't know, almost a week. And yeah, hasn't hit a block. Not looking good. And then K Heavy Hash. This is the broken KS3M that only has 2 hash boards. So it's at like 4 terahash ish. She has a little bit of thermal issues. She's kind of cranky. She doesn't like to operate. Right now, I'm currently at 69.75% for my luck. So, and I've also not hit a block there. So, yep, solo mining is not winning. It's awful. Hey, later, Goat. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good day, sir. Have a good day. There was actually a company that reached out to me. Oh, what? Hawk is sending me messages now. Oh, okay. Thanks, Hawk. Thanks for getting back to me on that. Appreciate it. Just read your message. Thanks. Let me see if I can scroll back up, because this is a company that reached out to me when I said I was going to do my AI stuff for like testing the loads and things like that. And I'm trying to work with them to get an affiliate link so you guys can get a discount. And then let's see, share my screen again. I've seen things like this, but it is a let me see if I can play this. I'm gonna mute it. So it's a company called Toggled IQ, and you have it. What it does is it's a plug-in load controller, right? So you wire it in. It could do 120 up to 347 volt. And, you know, you could turn things on and off. You could do power monitoring, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of want to see, they're willing to send me out a unit for the during the testing. So I'm kind of curious on how to set it up and get it to work. I'm waiting to hear back from them, but they reached out to me. I'll put this link in the chat here and you guys can check out this toggle controller. I like that automatic. My wife's the load controller. That's good, man. That's what she said. But so yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from those guys and seeing if I could do something or not. Yeah. So we've been going for about oh man. So we've been going about for an hour and 5 minutes. I'll do another 5 minutes if you guys got some questions, and I'll go for another quick 5-10 minutes, and then I'm going to be off and get back to the grind here. Kids start school next Monday. Yeah, next Monday is when they start school. Be nice. I have the whole house to myself and it'll be quiet. Great. No, Joker. I did not sell my house in Arizona. Wisconsin. Yeah, that was kind of yeah, they see in Washington State, where I originally grew up at, they start after is it Memorial Day or Labor Day? Whatever, which one's in early September. They start school after that day. Arizona, they start school in like August 2nd or 3rd. It's weird. Everybody has all these different times they start school. It's crazy. Oh, I'm not in Arizona anymore. I know nothing. I am in Missouri. I live in Missouri now. So it's actually a nice day out today. Nice day. I mean, that is a good thing to do, though. You know what I mean? People can go into town and, you know, all that stuff and spend more money. Oh, Frogman. He's like, oh, you live in St. Louis. Oh, that's cool, man. That's on the, you know, yeah. Eventually, eventually, probably. I'm not speaking 100%, but maybe it might be possible to schedule tours. Maybe. Obviously, we have to think about like security risks and things like that. It definitely won't be in the beginning. I know that. So it might be something maybe we might be we might open up down the road. First sure guess is Joker Miner. Hey, only if you bring the Modulos, all right, Joker. You gotta bring the Modulos, all right? Then you can tour, all right. I'll just blame the Modulos is why I let you in. My donations paid for that building. Oh, oh man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, Modelo. Okay, so yeah, Modelo's. Yeah. But hey, there's a guy on Facebook. He does Facebook videos and he calls them Modelos. I just think it's funny. So I just copied him. He calls them Modelos. That's one beer I like. I like Modelo, I like Coors Light. Butt Wipe is okay. They're all right. I like Heineken, Coronas. I like most of the regular American beers. I don't like dark beers. Not really a dark beer guy. All right, guys, it's been fun, man. The video should be dropping tomorrow about the Z15. Hopefully I can get some time to record it tonight. I appreciate you hanging out. Be sure to go check out Hawk's channel tonight. I know that he's going to be live streaming tonight as well, so be sure to go check out Hawk Crypto Mining. Hey, that is not crap beer, okay? Coors Light is a very fine beer, all right? All right, you guys have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your work days or wherever you're at. Joker Miner Craig can't make it this week. He said let's try next week. So that's why I stream now. I hate those IPAs. They're so hoppy and fruity, and I don't want all that in my beer. Okay. All right. Just give me, look, check this out. Give me a Coors Light and a shot of Fireball, and I'm good to go. All right. That's just what I need in my life. All right. Coors Light and Fireball. All right. All right, guys. Appreciate everyone. Have a good work day. Later.